Phil, Wisconsin. I predict a new leader right now. Here we go. Turbo, but that's not good. It's very, very warm in the hood of the tough sludge tractor right now. He had a shade happen. He had a second wing. He had a second wing right after there. He got about 10 minutes into their whole down board. I mean, those guys go all over with this tool right there. 352.70. Chris, I heard it flutter a little bit. Can't thank you fans enough tonight. Come out and support the Rock Cut events on Facebook. That's a good one. Sorry, down in Missouri. Now that's Brianna's day.
Well, welcome everybody to the Monday, July 10th. Ryan and I are doing the Badger State Weekly Show, and we have an action-packed show for everybody tonight.
Week.
Yeah, very busy.
Very busy week.
We're going to call Tom Gallitz first. We're going to talk Jefferson. That's only 2 days away, Wednesday night. Then we're going to call Scott Zerzo from Baraboo, Wisconsin, the Sauk County Fair. Greg Hack from Dewitt, Iowa. Both those have Badger State classes at their events on Friday, July 14th. And, of course, Darlington, the Lafayette County Fair. We're going to call Carson Carpenter.
Two big sessions there. So
Plus
they
go
have the Thursday
afternoon,
farm pool as
their
well.
Thursday farm pool, and then they go Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening at the Lafayette County Fair. So, a past Badger State poll of the year and things like that. I want to give a shout out to Dickeyville, Wisconsin. I mean, what an event. I mean, Freeport was amazing. I heard nothing but good things.
We might have a new contender for poll of the year.
Yeah, I really do. Because you had 9 classes, 2 pulling tracks, that hillside seating. Everything I've seen on the pull-off gossip crap board, I call it, where anybody can just type stuff in.
It's been pretty alive the last couple
very, very
This
positive.
is the time of year when it really lights up. There's so much stuff going on. But
it's been very positive, the fact that people can bring their lawn chairs in and sit and do that. So, hi, Brian, Mary.
And next year when
Amanda's in,
seated,
Brian's in.
And that's going to be grass.
It's going to be great.
And you can just bring a blanket and sit on it.
Yep. Like Steve Keir from Missouri said, he loads that up with a lot of grass. That'll be great. So, but thanks for tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. If you could share this out to your personal timelines, I'd really appreciate that a lot. And it helps us get the word out there. Can you share it to my personal timeline? I put the beer money already.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Go to my timeline. Yeah, perfect. But let's talk some Badger State tractor pull. There's a lot of great things going on.
Very busy week. We kick off fair season here.
We're not going to get a chance to talk about points like we normally do. We just have too many people to talk tonight. But head over to bstponline.com.
We only need to really do that every couple weeks anyway.
If we have maybe a little bit. Scott Eberhardt, one of our tech officials, just shared the post. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate that. But yeah, check out the points races. Terry Timmerman won his hometown pole. That's kind of a big deal. It was just awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I got to see Mike Everson's
I was talking to his brother.
Slipner. What do they call that thing?
Slipner.
That thing is bad. I mean, just bad.
Once they get it dialed in, it's still definitely.
And a Monster Pass Friday night in Freeport. Yeah. Just Monster Pass. Dan Andre is one of the admins.
And it's going to take seat time. I mean, he's as new as you could possibly come.
He just jumped onto a pulling tractor and took off. So.
But, hands down right now has my vote for poll of the year right now.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Not taking anything
No, nothing else.
County Fall Nationals, but that's one heck of a thing. Gaffney's pretty active on the buy-sell trades right now, so I'm not sure what he's selling, so we'll have to see what's going on here.
But we have a great guest to kick us off. I mean, we kick off in Jefferson at Jefferson County Fair this week, Wednesday night, with, I believe, 5 great classes, and always one of the toughest tracks you're going to pull on. And
hopefully Tom Gallitz isn't too busy doing his hair before the show. I told him, he said he was going to take a shower and everything tonight. So
it was great. Kathy was watching it. They had some horse stuff Saturday at the Jefferson County Fair, at the fairgrounds. And so she got a chance to watch. And
we'll get him plugged in. We're gonna call Tom first. We're going to talk some Jefferson.
We'll have to switch mics again. So,
like I said, please be sure to check out the website, bstponline.com, and that really gives you a good upcoming polls, currents, points, races, and stuff like that. And I'll try to take a look at that tomorrow and get all that up on the Facebook page as well. But we really appreciate you tuning in, and let's call Tom Gallitz and let's talk some Jefferson, because that's a heck of a poll. Is that the Jefferson County Fair? Is that easy?
What's that?
It's Jefferson
Yeah,
County,
it's just
right?
Jefferson County Fair. Yeah, it's not like Baraboo where it's the Sauk County Fair and we pull in Sauk City.
Right.
Maybe he'll answer. No one wants to answer you tonight.
Hello,
Hey, is this Pizza Hut?
this is Pizza Hut. How many you want?
I'd like to order a short bald guy that drives a good running red tractor.
Hey, I want to talk to the class clown here.
That's me. You got him. You got him. How are you, Tom?
Oh, what's a good word?
Hey, just happy. We're excited. Ryan and I are trying to, I guess, not talk too much tonight because we got 4 polls this week on the Badger State schedule. This kind of starts Hell Week, or the next couple weeks are Hell Week. This is where the points championships are won and lost. If you can keep your equipment together and keep finishing the top half of your class, this is kind of, if you crawl through this, Tom, you have a shot at it. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what Al and I were talking about tonight. That the next couple of weeks is going to change the perspective because 3 hooks in a row you're not fixing if you do major motor damage.
Yeah, Scott Olson hurt his tractor, the old beautiful 1206 Saturday night. We showed a video before we had you on, Tom, and it got pretty warm.
Yeah, he thinks he took a piston or whatever. I actually shoved him in the trailer. He hadn't looked at it yet, but he figured he took a piston out of her.
I know Dustin Hook got all 6 pistons and sleeves Friday night in Freeport. He told me.
Ooh.
I talked to him today.
Ooh.
So the T-bone's going to go underneath a little surgery.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But hey,
that happened.
I'm not going to pick on you. You're always kind of mean to me in person, but let's just be civil to each other tonight.
Right. We'll try. I can't hurt you from the phone, so I guess we'll wait till Wednesday night for that.
Fair enough. So let's talk Jefferson. What do you got going on this week, big guy?
We have pro stocks, limited pro stocks, super farms, 640 pro farms, and then we've got limited pro stock diesel trucks.
Okay, the 3 O's, great.
Yep. No, yeah, I guess they changed that.
Yep.
But we got a nice lineup of equipment down there, and we should have a good track. They're calling for some rain Wednesday, but if it's not raining at 7 o'clock, I'll make us a track that's going to be a killer.
Okay. It always is down there.
Yeah, if anybody's just tuning in, we're with Tom Gallitz on the Badger State Weekly Show. Let us know what you think of Jefferson if you've been to the Jefferson Pool in the past. It was my first year last year going there, and it was awesome. I could not believe how full the grandstands were, especially during the week.
A Wednesday night.
And food, oh my God, the food. And I'm such a fatty as it is. I was trying to...
It's not a great place for those that can't control themselves.
I mean, Tom, that's an awesome fair, buddy. Awesome.
Yeah, that fair has a really nice facility. They've got a big screen TV that the fair actually puts on, and they play that in the midway, and there's always a big crowd standing around that. The grandstand is full. Generally speaking, the grandstand is full with the tractor pull, and it's full with the Thursday night Badger truck pull as well.
Great.
And then when they get the music entertainment on Friday and Saturday night, it's not as full. So,
really? Wow.
Yeah, we definitely are in pulling country down here.
Yep. Is Robbie going to bring the pro stock up that night?
Yes, he is.
Great. He had a monster pass last year to win it, so I remember that very well.
Yep, he's. I'm very sure he's coming down. I guess Troy Schradel may come down with his light pro and weight it up in full pro stock.
Okay.
If he doesn't wreck it tomorrow down in Ohio. So.
He's down in Ohio.
Yeah, there's some
Region 2 stuff.
I saw they had a poll tonight and tomorrow night, right? Does that sound right?
I think he was going tomorrow. I don't know that he was going to tonight's poll, but
he's got that thing dialed in.
She's running good.
Yeah,
she's running good.
Tom, your family, Gallitz Grading, Gallitz Excavation, Gallitz Farms, you guys have always been great to Badger State. You and Kathy and Nick and Al Wright and your whole family and your team, and you guys do so much for that local fair. You build the track, you're bringing the equipment in. You help us with the FS Insight sponsorship this year. Thank you for getting that in there. Who are some of the other people that you want to thank that really make things happen for you Wednesday?
Well, behind the scenes, it's always. The number one is Lemke. Robbie is definitely second to none in the motor department. And then, of course, Kevin Engelking makes it all happen. We visit him once in a while in the winter and make these things run a little bit. And, beyond that, Insight FS is really the only sponsor that we have on board besides ourselves. And with Kathy and Nick and Al, Heather helps a little bit, but she's busy with her horses usually. But she gets down when she can, and we all work at it as a family and a team.
How long have you been pulling, Tom? When did you start?
Well, I started pulling four-wheel drive pickup truck back in the middle '80s.
You were a door slammer?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. Gallups is a door slammer.
Back when you're a teenager, you can't afford anything but a pickup truck. So
Fair enough.
It was better than sitting there doing nothing.
Yep.
And so we were pulling what is now today's super stock class. We pulled that for 3-4 years, and then got out of pulling completely until '98, I believe. And then
got the super farm, right?
Well, we started out with stock farm.
You did,
and
okay.
In fact, our running in the red tractor was a 1466 farm tractor. Kathy and I went to Pittsville, I think, whatever the exact center of Wisconsin is. We picked that tractor up on a Saturday afternoon, and we brought it home, took the cab off of it, tuned on the pump a little bit, went down to the Walworth County Fair on a Wednesday, won the farm class, then we went to another place, and we blew it up, and that was the end of farm pulling. So then we started working towards super farm.
Yep. Awesome.
And then we bought our first motor. That's how we got hooked up with Al. We bought our first motor from Al when it got to be anything more than a truck junkyard motor.
Yep.
Then we bought their pro stock motor, and then in, what was it, 2008, we started building Kathy's. We were gonna build that out of the extra parts that we had laying around, and that turned into another program. And after we started that, then Kathy said, well, I don't want it built out of parts. She says, I want it every bit as good as yours or better. So I guess that's how Red Hot came about. Then we still had a pile of extra parts. But,
man, she had a great past Friday night. I was so happy to see her get fourth place.
Yeah, I was happy with that, too.
Because I was so bummed out at Sauk when she didn't leave the starting line. I felt so bad for her. And, you really... And, I know you and I pick on each other all the time, but I legitimately it's good to see you guys. I mean, our fellow classmates. And
we feel the same way. I mean, we like to tease each other, but
absolutely.
But no, we know that we got friends.
Yep.
We got friends in low places and in high places.
So before we let Tom Gallitz go, if anybody has any Tom Gallitz stories or rumors or anything that they could type in that we could pick on him about, we'd like to do that. So
yeah, Kathy's always jumping in on live videos and telling stories.
What about what are some of the fair sponsors, other people that help you put that poll on?
Well, there's Rob's Performance up in Johnson's Creek. He's a big supporter. Who else is supporting that fair all the time? I know Generac has always been there. Premier Bank. There's a bunch of local businesses that get behind that fair and really make it into a nice fair. I mean, the facilities are good. They're not all brand new like up in West Bend, but they make the most out of what they have, and they do put on a nice fair.
Awesome. Well, Tom, we're going to let you go. Ryan, do you have anything else?
Okay. I was just going to mention real quick, like you mentioned earlier, it's really neat that you guys have those two video boards, and the way that people can walk around in the fair, and then they can just kind of swing by or watch the video board and kind of work their way around the fairgrounds as well. So if you've never been to the Jefferson County Fair, it's just a really neat setup with that.
Yeah, I hope they have it again this year. I haven't actually been down there to see if it's set up, but I think they will, because they do know that it's a nice addition, and it definitely entertains the midway, because you see a crowd standing by that board, and then they can wander up the midway and then come back and watch the pulling again, and it's a really nice addition.
Yeah, it's not too many places where you have the pulling track actually go towards like the midway itself, so they're actually heading, and the way that you guys have that set up, it's really unique.
Yeah, well, you could. I guess some people could criticize it for being like that, but there's enough cement wall there that's not gonna. Yeah. You're not gonna get through it very easily.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, Gallitz,
Schultz's tractor might. Nobody else would have enough power.
Depends who drives it or not. So.
You're right. There you go.
So people actually like you because 14,000 people have tuned into the show so far tonight.
14,000 people have tuned in since I've been talking.
So I mean, you are something. Kathy might not like you that much, but you're something.
I'm sure of it, but yeah, right.
Good night, Tom. Have a good week, buddy.
Sounds good. Yep, thanks. We'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, bye. So that was Tom Gallitz. I'm going to get Scott Zerzo on the phone next if you want to keep talking a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll be going to.
We're going Baraboo next.
Yes, Sauk County Fair, Baraboo, which will be Friday night with the Badger State Track Pullers. They actually start tomorrow night with their farm pull up in Baraboo. So their county fair is getting kicked off right now as well.
Okay.
So it always runs the same week as the Jefferson County Fair and the Lafayette County Fair. It's hard to believe, already the first fair of Wisconsin. Like I tell everyone, we're the first. We kick off the fair season, we end the fair season.
Yep.
with the Badger State Track.
Hello.
Scott, Jason, and Ryan with Badger State Weekly. How are you, sir?
Good.
Talk to us. What's going on Friday?
What's going on Friday? A lot.
Yeah, yeah.
A busy week.
A busy week. Well, you're the. This is Scott Zerzow. By the way, everybody. He is. You see him in the sled of the Terminator, the seat of the Terminator sled every now and then, and you're the president of the fair board, right?
Yes.
So you're the one who gets blamed if things go bad, but you don't get any credit if it goes good. Correct?
Exactly. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, take us through Fair Week, and then let's then we'll highlight, promote your fair a little bit, and then let's talk about Friday night, the Badger State Show.
Well, I just got done with the cat show, so that was pretty.
Did you say cat?
Crazy.
A cat show?
Yeah.
Like seriously?
And
Yeah, they have a
yes.
cat show.
Can you tell me about the cat show, Scott? I need more information.
Put it this way. One thing about a cat show and watching paint dry, I can have a beer. Watching a cat show, I can't.
Fair enough. Do you have a beer in your hand now?
Not yet, but I'm going to. We just got done. I'm just setting up the building.
Perfect.
Tomorrow, of course, we got the Farm and Antique Show, Farm and Antique Tractor Pull tomorrow night. Wednesday night, we got a horse pull. Thursday night, we got ATV racing. And, of course, Friday night is the big night. It's the Badger State Tractor Pull. We've got, I don't even know all the classes that we do have. I don't know if you have the sheet in front of you, Jason, or not. But,
yeah, we can pull it up.
We've got a lot of them. We got the Super Semis.
Okay.
I know that.
Yep.
Pro Semis.
Yep.
Randy Blue from Baraboo will be
Limited
there.
Pro.
Yep.
Do you have Light Pro this year? No, they're down to it. The 3.6 diesel trucks or the Pro Stock diesel trucks.
Yep. So we've got it's going to be a very good night. We got the two pulling sleds again this year, so we're going to keep the show moving along.
Yeah, I like it when promoters do that with one track. You know, the next sled is ready to go. You don't have any downtime then. But, for a fair, you and I have talked about this, it's important to get a good show in and then get back out on the midway.
I think last year, though, you might have been the fastest pull ever in history, though. Just not that it's criticized.
No, I can't believe how many hooks we got through in that time. We were like, it's still light out. What's going on?
Yeah, we didn't know what to do.
Well, I think last year we didn't. We were short. Well,
there were some numbers.
I think we only had four classes or five, and we were short of numbers. But this year, hopefully, we got a couple extra classes, and hopefully everybody is. I know things break, but hopefully everybody can come and run and have a good night.
Well, what's nice about your show too, you kind of got some hometown guys there in your 640 Pro Farm with Larson's, right? And you have two-wheel drive trucks. Of course, you got Deppies.
Light Limited Super Sucks. Just on the road is Wittenbach.
We have Wittenbach, and then
his home county fair. So.
And then, of course, you got Randy Baru from Baraboo.
He's just right down
the road.
So.
He probably walks to the pole.
Don't you think? I think he drives the tractors right down the road.
Nobody would have ever picked him up hitchhiking, so he probably Mindy probably gave him a ride, Scott. So
right.
Hey, who are some of the sponsors and some of the other people that you want to thank?
Oh God, we got. I mean, without their sponsors, of course, we wouldn't have a fair at all. There's just a ton of sponsors. Luther Grain, of course, they supply a lot of the. They actually get the track ready for us and supply their equipment for us to use at the fair. They've always been a great sponsor all around. And Randy Newman, there's just so many to mention. Supply their equipment. We'll have a list fair night, and they've always been a great. And Johnny Newman from Scenic Bluff Equipment is a big supporter for us. McFarland's Block City, Mid-State Equipment, just on and on and on. So I want to give a big shout-out to all the sponsors for the Buck County Fair. So.
Yeah, no, that's what it takes to make it all happen. Is the bus going to be pulling again this year? Has Ben got the bus running?
Oh, yeah, it's running. There was smoke coming out of it today already. So.
Nice. And it sounds like, Chris Schrader says there's some pulling tomorrow. What do you got? Is that PI tomorrow night? What do you got tomorrow night?
I think we just got the Hot Farm and the Pro Farm for PI.
Okay.
And then I did get a phone call today from Brad, and it sounds like the Terminator is going to be here tomorrow night to make some passes.
Cool. Cool. That's
So-
very cool.
Hopefully he's got it together, and hopefully he can come on down and he wants to see if it's going to light, of course, and then he wants to come back out and try and, pull it down the track. So
Perfect. I like that a lot. So, well, very cool, Scott. I know you're busy. I hope the cat show went well, and I think you're going to have decent weather this week, don't you think?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to dodge a little rain here and there, but I really don't think it's going to affect us anywhere.
Track is pretty good.
Yeah, and you always have a good pulling track up there, so we appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
good luck. I know it's a busy week for you. Don't pull your hair out. I got a present for you. I left at work tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, so we're going to go. Let's go, Carson.
Yeah, so we're going to go across the border.
To the great state of Iowa.
Yes.
Iowa.
Yeah, I was just there for 2 days, and
They let you
I forgot to tell you, I got stopped by some Mormons.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Walking out of the Waterloo Public Library.
I like it. Are you going to heaven now, Ryan? All right, this is the Badger State Show. I'm supposed to behave. This isn't the Beer Money Show where I can say whatever I want. So.
Yeah, Greg's watching.
Yeah, whatever. I worry about Greg.
This is Greg.
Greg Hack, Jason Schultz, and Ryan Zolik with the Beer Money Pulling Team. How are you tonight? Oh, no, we're on the Badger State Weekly Show.
Real good tonight.
We're on the Badger State Show. We do 2 shows on Monday nights. We're sober so far, so I'm not gonna say that we're not. So
Where you guys at right now?
We're in Richland Center, Wisconsin. We do a live show every Monday night. We do the Beer Money Pulling Team show at 7 o'clock, and then we do the Badger State show at 8 o'clock. And
I see.
I'm always used to saying this is Jason with the Beer Money Pulling Team, but right now I'm representing the Badger State Tractor Pullers with Ryan Zolik. So we've been coming to DeWitt, Iowa for a while now, and I've heard a lot of good things about this pull. So what do you got going on this week down there in DeWitt, Iowa? Friday night, I know we got the Badger State classes, but can you kind of want to tell us what's all shaking?
On Thursday night, we're trying fantasy truck pullers. Is a team that's got some pullers out of Wisconsin and Iowa, and they're coming in on Thursday night. And then you guys are going to pull first on Friday night, and then we'll just have our local guys come in for the tractor pull after that. So
looks like we have Super Farm, the Light Pros, and the 466 Hot Farms Friday night. So you're going to have a nice show down there.
yeah, it should be a good show. We haven't had the Super Farm at our place before, so this will be the first time for them.
Yeah, we got.
I think they were usually in Darlington or somewhere.
Yeah. You got. There's some good running Super Farms in the Badger State, so it's good to see everybody coming out there. So, is this part of a fair, or is this a standalone event? What do you got going on?
This is all part of the fair. This is all for the fair, so
Which
that's
county
what
fair?
this is for.
Is it Clinton?
Yep.
Is it the
County.
Clinton?
What's that?
What fair? What county is it?
What time is it?
No, what
The fair?
county? What county?
It's Clinton County.
Okay, Clinton County.
You're echoing. It's kind of hard to understand you.
Oh, sorry about that. So
That's all right.
okay.
But
Yeah, talking to them.
I got talking to the mic. There we go. Is that better?
that's fine.
Okay, perfect. So we're starting at 6:30 Friday night, and again we got Super Farm, 540 Light Pros, 466 Hot Farms. You said that's going to start out the show, and then what do you got after that?
Yep. Then it'll be just a local show. It'll be like your farm class, your farm turbo, maybe too hot to farm class, and just a couple, just so the local guys can get in here and pull.
Oh, that's important to do that. So do you have a big crowd Friday night? Big crowd Friday night?
Oh, yeah. Last year we had a real good crowd, so I'm hoping for Thursday and Friday night this year for a good crowd. Last year we had the trucks and the tractors on the same night. Well, we ran till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Holy cow!
That's too long. So
yeah, do they drink a lot of beer?
Split it up.
Greg, do the fans drink a lot of beer?
I can't remember what it was. It was something like 15,000. I don't know if it's dollars or tickets or something through there last year. So
excellent.
It's like, oh yeah, we got to have something else. Yeah. I tell you what, them Badger State guys, they put on a good show. So
we'll drink some beer too.
Yeah, we're proud of what we do, but then we have to live up to our Wisconsin reputation after the poll. So.
Yep. So,
how long have you been helping with the poll, Greg, down there in DeWitt?
Oh, we used to have the Turn Me Loose guys from the Charlotte. Yeah, we used to. Them guys started it out, and then I came on board as a fair board member here a couple years ago. So
Yeah, I actually talked to Chris earlier today.
I've been helping out on the track and stuff for probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, I suppose.
Great. So
And then been on the board for a couple. So
how far from the Wisconsin border is DeWitt? For those that aren't familiar with where DeWitt is located.
it's about an hour away. Just straight south of Dubuque, an hour.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I talked to Chris.
Right on Highway 61. So
Yeah, I talked to Chris Mangelson today, and he told me you were the contact to get a hold of. So thanks for coming on the show tonight. Who are some of the other people that you want to thank that help you put on the poll, and then like maybe some of your poll sponsors that you want to give a shout out to?
We got First Trust and Savings Bank out of Wheatland, Kunow Implement, P&K Implement, Raider Brothers out of Macokota. And it takes a lot of people to put this thing on. You know, the whole fair board members, everybody. It's a great fair to come to. So
Awesome. Well, thank you for having the Badger State Tractor Pullers. We really appreciate it. We're in 4 states now. We have a pull in Minnesota, a pull in Iowa, and a couple in Illinois and in Wisconsin, the majority of our states. So we appreciate you having our classes down there, and we like putting on a good show, and we know we do.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Yep, we look forward to having you guys every year. So I hope it keeps working out for both of us. So
perfect. Thanks for coming on the show,
All right,
Greg.
thank you.
Take care. Good luck this week.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right. So now we're going to talk Darlington with Carson Carpenter.
Yes, that's a big cap off right there. The Lafayette County Fair. I mean,
Well, they have their big farm pull Thursday night.
yes.
Just all the pulling going on in the Midwest. It's
Oh my
nuts.
gosh,
We
this is
haven't even-
crazy.
We
This is
talked
Badger State.
ITPA, we talked
Yes.
ISP. Man, I know. I just feel like we've talked to. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Between July and August,
Yeah.
it's just jammed.
It's got to be a busy fair.
And every level, between antiques to garden tractors, all the way up to your Grand National and Champions Tour. I mean, it's just bam, 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 bam. I mean, we looked at the ITPA schedule. The next 2 weeks, they have 2 days off pulling. Could you imagine doing that too? I mean, every day.
Yeah.
There's a county fair that they're at, or
So Carson Carpenter.
so if you've never been to the Lafayette County Fair,
Talk about drinking beer.
yeah,
Those guys.
you will be in for a party if it's
Yes.
if this will be their first time.
And it's a great show too.
No, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get whether it's the farm pole. Is Tri-County there?
This
Thursday
is
night?
some-
right. I think Chuck
Chuck
said
will know.
yes. Chuck said that they're there Thursday night with the farm pole.
But you want to talk about the payouts for the farm poll are insane.
Yes, then they have the final Saturday afternoon for a couple of the classes.
The hardest part about announcing at Darlington is reading all the sponsors and trying to keep up with the show. That's how well it is done. So Carson is he's eluding us right now. So we can always call Bill Smith or somebody if we have to.
Sure.
This is Billy with Shellsburg Transportation. I'm not available right now. Please leave your
is
name,
Billy.
phone number, and
That
a
is
brief
not
message,
Billy.
Carpenter.
and I
You
will
keep
get back to
talking.
you.
I'm
Thank you.
See, now you can't pick on me for calling him.
No.
You're calling
That's
Billy
the number
from.
that Amy Schulte gave me.
Well, I think she just played you.
Oh, she would too.
No, I'm just.
She would too. I'm not even afraid.
Well, good thing Billy didn't answer. You were. So, Billy, if you're watching, we're sorry.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Billy. Okay, let's try this one.
Yes, I mean, the Outlaws also have had a busy schedule, and Excalibur down in Missouri, Brian Cruz is letting us know about that.
Oh, okay, cool. I think this is it. Na, na, na,
I don't know, I think we're going to get Billy again.
Hello.
Is this Carson?
It is.
Carson Carpenter?
Yep.
Do you live in,
You got the right guy.
do you live in Darlington?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, this is Jason Schultz and Ryan Zolik. We're doing a show live on Facebook, so try not to swear, okay?
All right, I'll try not to.
So Amy gave us your number, and Bill Smith gave you permission to talk on the show tonight to promote Darlington. That's kind of a big deal. I mean, you must be a
That's
big deal.
kind of
down
scary,
there.
actually.
Is it?
A little bit.
Hey, you had a heck of a good pass on Lee's tractor down in Mound City Friday night, so
I did. It was a blast.
that was awesome. All right, Lafayette County Fair, one of the funnest polls you'll ever go to on the Badger State schedule. I have some memories I can't remember in Darlington after the poll, and it's a great time. It's where I scratched my teeth announcing Badger State, so I'm very honored for that. So take us through the week of tractor pulling. Your Thursday night farm poll is nuts. I mean, there are more usually comments on the gossip board poll off than there is for anything I've seen for a big national poll. And then, of course, you come into the Badger State Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. So Take over, Carson. Start promoting, buddy.
All right. So Thursday night, start time is 6:30. Basically a rundown of the classes. We got 10,000-pound naturally aspirated tractors. Then we got 11,000-pound farm turbo tractors, 13,000-pound farm turbo tractors, and 15.5 farm turbo tractors. There will not, as of now, there is no speed limit with those tractors. We kind of put that up to you guys, you know where you need to be type deal. Then we got 11.5 open is what we're calling it. 3,000 RPM, 20.8 tires. The speed limit is to be determined the night of the poll.
Is that the one that Scott Typen showed up last year with that big tractor and just rolled one out there?
Was that last year or the year before? Yeah, but that was that track. That was that class. But now they're talking. They want to do a speed limit on it this year, I guess is what they're talking. But like I said, they're going to determine that the night of the poll and kind of see who's there and who wants to do what is what their plan is.
Okay.
But they are allowing cut tires is what they're saying. So, and then the last class they got the 9,500-pound 466 Pro Farm. Basically like what Guy Nelson does with the Southwest guys. That's kind of what we're running for rules is his rules. And then we also got mini rods too this year.
Oh, Jeff Mathis said that was 2 years ago.
What's that?
Typen showed up with that one. So
2 years ago, yeah, I knew. I didn't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. But.
So I'm supposed to wish 50th happy birthday to Jay Stoffaker on Thursday. Is that ringing a bell?
Jay Stoffaker?
Yeah.
Wow, that name rings a bell. I know Jay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to wish him happy birthday. Greg Elsing told me he's going to be 50. Does that sound right?
Oh, yeah, that's probably about right.
So perfect.
He's getting old.
Yeah, that's getting up there. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. So, okay, cool. So Thursday night's going to be... And the payouts you guys have for your farm show on Thursday night
it's excellent.
It's insane. I bought crap when I saw the sheets Saturday when I was helping announce one of the Saturday afternoon sessions. I could not believe how good the money was for those classes.
That's definitely one of a kind, that's for sure.
You guys need 2 announcers in Darlington. One just to read all the sponsors, and one to actually do the show. And I'm not even kidding, because it's hard to stay sober and announce Darlington. I'm just going to be honest with you. I tried once, and then it was tough. So let's move into Saturday, Carson. I mean, that's the day that place is just filled with people. It's a blast
all day long. Nope, Saturday we start at noon. They bring back the top 8 from the 10,000-pound naturally aspirated tractors from Thursday night. They run those. Then they run an 11.5 open again. Same kind of deal as Thursday night. 3,000 RPM, 20.8 tires. And then we got some street stock semis this year. And we pulled a couple, I think that was 2 years ago too, that we did that.
People are going to love that, Carson. People love that. The semis.
Yep. No, and we're trying to bring that back. I know we had pretty good. I would like to get 5 or 6 of them, something just a nice number. And if we get a good turnout and it works out good in the afternoon, and depending on how the night show goes, we might actually run them again on the night show too. Just mix it up a little bit.
No, that's good. So we're on the phone with Carson Carpenter right now. We're talking Lafayette County Fair, Darlington, Wisconsin, this Thursday for the farm poll. If you want to call it farm, there's about anything farm stock there, my ass. It's going to be, everything's hot, going about 30 mile an hour. And then, of course, Saturday is the Big Badger State poll. If you have any Carson Carpenter questions, stories, comments, please let us know, because we like to
I don't know if we should be doing
we like to hammer him on Facebook a little bit. So let's talk about the night show a little bit more. So what classes? Pro stocks? You want to read those off?
Then.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay. Yeah, so the night session has Pro Stocks, Limited Pro, that's 4.1, Super Farm, 640 Pro Farm, and Hot Farm. Okay. So
Is Bill Smith going to have his running, or is he still waiting on parts from that one kid that screwed him in Missouri?
I'm not even going to comment on that.
So it's not going to be ready?
I don't honestly know.
Okay.
I don't bring that up when we're around.
That's fine. I just was double checking on it. I talked to Bill on the phone.
I'm really not sure. Yep, I'm really not sure.
That's fine. I just wanted to know a little bit about that. So, how long have you been helping out with the poll?
This is kind of my first year, I guess, really helping them. I mean, I've been doing a little bit, helping them here and there a little bit, but this is my first big year, you could call it, helping them. helping them at the fair.
Awesome. So what do you look forward to? Is this your favorite time of the year? I mean, talk to me. Why do
Absolutely.
if I've never been to the Lafayette County Fair polls, why should I come this year, Carson? Come on, sell it, Carson. Sell it.
It's the best pull around. That's why you should come.
Why? Why is it the best pull around? Is it the people?
I do think, we get a really good crowd. A good group of people. A lot of fun, a lot of good iron. You're going to see some of the best around, and
absolutely.
It's just good cold beer and tractor pulling. I don't know how much better it gets.
It doesn't get any better than that. You said it all. You can see good stuff on the track and enjoy yourself with your friends and your family. And
and then there's always partying afterwards too. They always
shenanigans.
have music and shenanigans. There you go. That's a good way to put it.
There's always one or two wild rides in Darlington as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, well, because they pick a different spot on the track. Because some years it's good to stay high, like last year would have been. Brent told me. And then sometimes it's good to start high and kind of kitty track, shoot for that bottom corner, and that's what makes a racetrack fun like that. So.
Yeah, and they usually always have a very good track. We get the guys do a good job putting the track together, and usually never disappoints.
Do you have any other people that you want to talk about tonight, or thank, or any sponsors you want to mention, or anything like that before we let you go? And then we'll wrap up the show with some more videos from Ryan's weekend here.
Well, there's all sorts of sponsors, you know that, but obviously we want to thank Saunders and Sticko, and they really help us out a lot, and
Hennessy Implement's pretty involved too.
Hennessy Implement's very involved. Yep. That list can go on and on. You know that as well.
We're not going through. We don't have another hour to go through all your sponsors tonight.
If you did, I could read through the whole list for you.
You can read?
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Jeff's here to read for me, but
yeah, that would be a show. That would be a show. No, you guys are great in Darlington. I love coming down there. We're going to miss it this year, unfortunately. We're running that Silver Series, but Amy's been giving me crap on Facebook, sending me evil messages. I'm going to have to get like a restraining order put on there or something like that. So.
Yeah. Well, we'd like to have you in Darlington, but now you're too busy for it.
You guys are great. You're going to have a great pull, and you always
Weather
do.
Looks really good
Weather looks good, yeah. So let's just do what you do in Darlington, have fun, and if it wasn't for that tractor pull, that fair, no offense, I'm not picking on anything else, but that baby makes it go. That makes a Lafayette County Fair go.
Like I said, it's always a good time, and we have a good turnout, and everybody should come.
Do you guys have a cat show in Darlington?
Yeah, do you have a cat show? Because we just got off the phone with Scott Zerzo, and they just got down at the cat show at the Sauk County Fair.
Oh, I don't think we have a cat show. I know there's a dog show.
There's a dog show. Hey,
there is a dog show.
So they just wanted up the Sauk County Fair.
No, honest to God, I've never heard of a cat show in my whole life, and I know it's out there. There's people that haven't heard of a truck and tractor pull, so I'm not picking on anybody if you love your cat. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. So, Carson, who's all sitting in? Where are you at right now? Are you at home? Or are you at Lee's shop? What are you doing?
Actually, I'm out at Brad and Jamie Davis's shop working on my tractor, trying to get it ready for Thursday night.
Yep. So who's all there with you right now?
I walked in the office, but I got me and Jeff Matthews and Lee Ruff and his dad Dick Ruff and Kyle McKay.
Does Lee's hair look nice tonight?
I don't know if he showered this morning, so it's actually not looking as nice as everybody probably
tell him the number
sees
one.
It normally.
Tell him the number one question I get when I'm doing a live video on the Badger State at a poll. Someone always asks if he has gel in his hair.
Yep.
That's the first question I always get.
No, because it's always Reichley. Reichley. Always picking on him. So no, but if we had the sexiest men of the Badger State tractor pullers, Lee would definitely be a calendar boy. Don't you think, Carson?
Tried to be in every.
You could say that. Yeah.
Life is good. I love the Badger State tractor pullers. We have a good time, and we're going to let you go before Kelly calls me and tells me to be good. So.
Sounds good.
Take care. Good luck this week, bud.
Yep. Thanks, you guys.
So let's wrap up with some of your videos from Dickeyville, and we can talk over them a little bit because we're good at that. So, what a good show again. Chuck, thanks for chiming in. Jeff Helt's been chiming in. Jeff's been chiming in a little bit again now. So, man, we really rolled through them tonight. We talked Darlington. We talked...
Yeah, I think that was our fastest... sometimes we get just yapping away.
Yep.
And, why don't I show some Independence, Iowa for the Western Series?
Yeah.
We had a great...
You want to show the diesel trucks? Because some of our diesel trucks are down there, right?
Yeah, we can show them. The Haugs had an amazing pass down there. I'll bring them up as well.
390 I saw.
Yeah. The one, it's funny, one just almost rolled it. Yep, and then the other one goes down almost 400 feet. So Yeah, it was quite the night for the Hogs, and
Thank you for joining us tonight. Many of you watched our Beer Money show, and then many of you also watched our Badger State show here tonight. We appreciate you doing that, and had some good numbers tonight. Looks like the Badger State show has reached over 20,000 people so far, and we think this is, there's a lot. Matt Ingham's doing some great polls now with Wisconsin Polling Promoters, and the PRN guys are always doing
I'm down
stuff.
there tomorrow night. We're doing a show, possibly. There's an event page made, but I haven't been informed yet.
Yeah,
so.
he had some car issues up north, but he was
I've
going to
seen
try to
that,
come home
so-
tonight. So we'll find out from him a little
He
bit.
might make it home.
But he hasn't been commenting much. So this looks like Independence.
No, yeah, it's just been.
You can't say Charter sucks tonight. So.
This would not be. Missed it.
Turn off the back. Okay. Badger State Traffic Promoters. I love how you have the sponsors up there. Without the sponsors, we wouldn't have this. Great. Is that Brent's truck?
Yeah, that's
he won down there. He's really come out running strong this year.
Yeah, I think we're watching.
A legitimate points race?
Yes.
Not Amy just walking away with it?
Yes. So this is the Little Temptation. This was we had 4 light supers and independents.
Okay.
So this
See
he
the
lost the front end right away.
See the
And
big
you're gonna
30.5s on the back,
yes.
that big meaty tire?
So this is the Buchanan County Fair. We're about an hour west of Dubuque on Highway 20.
Okay.
Independence. So it's real easy to get to.
His head is still hurt.
Yeah.
Can you back that up again? Just to the part where the naughty part. Watch his head and just roll page everybody.
Yeah, he was not feeling too good afterwards, unfortunately.
That first one was solid. That first one was solid. So that is no good at all.
We had one diesel lights there as well.
Okay, you know what?
I don't know the name.
Trap, it looks like a trap down the lake almost.
But he pulled with the Western Series. I think he's from Missouri, possibly.
Okay.
So.
Great. It's good to see a diesel out there.
And then we had Marcus Weddleson. He's just on the road, Postville. So
Tom, Badger State hasn't made any decisions yet on the tire size for next year. I know they're still letting the Alkies run the 30.5s this year.
Well, if we can ever get them together, because the schedules have not.
Yeah.
We might be the first one where
I'm hoping
it might
so.
come together, actually, at this point. So this was the good run for Weddleson. He had this year first.
Ask Carson why he isn't putting his motor together for Thursday night. That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he just didn't have quite the balance like we'll see in the next one. But he had a great pass. I mean, I think it was like 330.
That's a 4-charger light super, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You can when you are bouncing. I mean, when you can't hold that front end up in the light super.
Absolutely.
And we're going to see like a picture perfect pass.
Right now. This is Little Temptation, right?
No, Big Temptation.
Big Temptation. Yeah. Then there's the biggest Temptation now too.
Yes, that's for the unlimited.
The big class, the 8,000 pound guys.
I don't think it's been out yet.
I just love this class. It's just awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, when you have a track where they can just lift that front end up and go.
Yep.
I mean, and you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, if they get a wheel walk in there. But this is as picture perfect as passes you're going to see in a light super. He is heading for turn 4.
Yeah.
That's turn 4.
That is literally flag in there.
He works with the weapon.
It's funny. He just kind of like gave it.
Yeah, he just gave it. Yeah, but this is turn 4.
He said that was a hell of a pass, and we go flying by the flag guy.
So that was probably one of the best runs. That was the best run of the night. So they actually switched track. They actually used to run the other way.
Yep.
When 2 years ago they got rained.
I remember
last
that.
Year, but.
And let's show. Here's the 2 wheelers. That's AJ.
They won Saturday. So congrats to them. So they run a few times in the Badger State.
Yeah, we see him usually in Monroe. The Green County Falls Nationals.
They follow week 5.
AJ's married to a Taylor. I think so. They're connected.
All I know is
Were Simons there with their two-wheelers?
yeah, they were all three there.
That Champion
But,
Seed Western Series,
I'll show you
that's pretty good stuff.
There was 16 tools in it. Right on.
That's cool.
This is one of my favorite vehicles. The CPI.
It's kind of got that racetrack slant to it a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
it's not on the racetrack, but it's on the inside of the racetrack.
Okay,
So
yeah, I know they built
it's
a pulling
off
track down on the
yep.
bottom of it. Yep.
So Simon's actually had a little trouble hooking up. Here's Terry.
Yeah, he won Saturday night in Dickeyville, and I'm sure he's got the points lead then.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
That's
we
a
have a chance to have some pretty good numbers in the light limited class at Richard Center July 22nd.
Because I don't think
There's a South Central pole.
Is there up in
Denmark. Denmark. But we'll see where we get that one. Yeah, those things just scream.
I think the next truck was the winner. Yep, so he won in the Cougar.
So I didn't think the PPO allowed the keep.
They do, but so I don't know if Western Series. Oh wait,
This is Country Heat. I see this truck a lot with the Outlaws.
and it was actually funny. In Independence, you're better pulling upward than actually going down into the slower slam.
Yeah, looks like they had a good
But
pulling track.
on the Champions Tour, you have to give up 250 pounds.
If you're
200 to
keeping
250 pounds. I don't know if Western Series if it's the same.
Sure.
If they might allow, just like Badger State, you don't have to give up any type of. So here's the yeah. So we had every class except the light super stocks was over 10 vehicles. So they had a great night number wise. I think there was 16
Yep.
4-1s.
Yeah, I remember watching that a little bit. So
Connie, of course, she was probably just crossed her fingers the other night, and then down Dickeyville, and of course Hartman's come by,
yeah,
the last tractor. And,
there's Doug Roos standing back there watching the X Factor sled, doing a good job. After Connie, can you scroll back to some diesel trucks?
Yep.
We'll show any diesel trucks yet tonight. So. These tractors are making 2,200 to 2,400 horsepower, everybody. 640 cubic and 4.1 movement. They're taking ponies.
Oh yeah. And of course the Myers came over. They threw in the 4-1 and pulled. And of course we had Lindstrom's and who's the general?
That's Matt.
Do they both have?
Yeah.
Okay. But another guy was running it for.
Okay. Yeah, I just know that's a father-son team, and I know they would have been in Rockwell.
Yep. So
they
they
helped
did
put on the
Independence
Ellsworth
and decided to do.
So Funks.
Yep.
Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.
Yep.
I like to say that. It's hard to spell, but
It
easy
was
to
so
say.
fun. The announcer, I wanted. They could not figure out how to say Red Granite. He's like, I'm not going to pronounce it.
Red Granite?
Yeah, you couldn't figure out Red
What?
Granite. He was like Red Granite or something.
Red Granite.
It was so funny. It was hilarious.
That's fun.
But he got a Well, actually, they listed it as Watertown. So I think Ryan Cole might live in Watertown.
Yeah, he does. Okay, do they have a machine shop?
Yes.
Okay.
They're engineers. They ended up fourth. They actually, they hung in there a lot.
They are so tight this class
Oh, I
this year.
know.
It's been awesome.
I'll go back a little bit and we'll see if I can catch Jimmy.
Justin just checking in. So we're kind of wrapping up our Badger State show tonight here. We had some great interviews earlier, and I like Ryan's brought some videos with us, and it's nice to kind of lead the show off with here's last couple years points champion.
Back-to-back points champion.
Yeah. Got a little competition in here.
Yes,
he isn't kicking everybody's butt like he normally does. That's good. Jamie likes competition. Makes him better.
Typical polar.
Should make for a great points race.
Then he went out to Rock Valley then?
Yep. He got
and you said he didn't have to change anything.
No,
with the
they don't have to change. Next year, the way it's talked about, that they're going to do that box precision charger.
Okay.
For the Outlaw trucks as well. So.
Looks like a good pulling track, Ryan.
Yeah, it was a great track that night. They did a great job. They were working on that right up to whole time. Did a great job and great sled settings. I mean, you really had to work for every inch out there. And let's see if I can hit Brett Myers pass.
Tom, how's your new Light Limited been running? I haven't seen any videos. I need to follow that. And then Paul just checked in from Rhode Island.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same guy that checks in during our live feed.
Tom's tractor was built by Esden Lane. I'm not sure what it's called, but Tom can comment on here. We can talk about it a little bit. It's a 466 Light Limited. The different rules in Wisconsin. You know, BPO's WTPA.
Okay.
It's a diesel, and I know Esden built the motor, so you know it's a runner.
Oh,
Esden doesn't screw around. So Paul's just checking in. Justin says, message me next time you all go live. Justin, I don't know. You go to our page and you can set an alert.
Yeah, if you follow the Badger State Tractor Pullers, it'll go live. It'll let you know as long as you follow.
Because we always try to go live at Beer Money and Badger State Pullers.
Yep. Oh, like actually at the
page. Yeah, so I think that's what he's saying.
You have to follow the pages, and then it'll alert you when we're always live.
I want to see Baker's new hauler. That's what you're talking about. I guess that new toner. Chris Baker with the fat bottom girls.
Okay.
Those John Deere guys have all the cash. So.
Yep, and then after this truck, we'll get Brett Myers. He was the last truck in the class, and he came through and won. So he had a great weekend as well. Thursday got the win in Independence in 2 seconds in Rock Valley. So it's funny, if you've never been to Rock Valley, they had a huge trophy. So we're a trophy. So Jamie brought back another trophy. Ames was just so thrilled with another big trophy.
Out there at the Derslash Farms?
Yeah, it's about 3 or 4 feet tall. So it's a reminiscence to the classic days of pulling where you got that big, huge trophy.
$25 and a trophy.
Yep.
I want to go, before we sign off time, after Brett's pass, I want you to go to the Beer Money Facebook page, okay?
Yep.
And I want to find my live video from Saturday night in Dickeyville. I was right up at the two-wheel drive trucks. And I want to show
he wouldn't even say hi to me. He walked right by me.
I don't like you at all.
I was only standing there with the camera.
Okay, Tom said Saturday will be the first time. We've had really good numbers.
I think we had a great week in Merrill and Rice Lakes. Yes. The northbound showdown.
And they were all stacked within a couple feet of each other.
Yeah, it was. He was 311, and then second was 308. Yeah. So I mean,
that's what we want.
Was really.
That's so if you could. I don't know. We can't really let that keep. Yeah, you could keep that. Do you want to let the videos keep going while you look? Yeah, you're doing it right now. Will your videos keep
because
playing?
it'd be captured. We would be over top of.
No. If you put that on that side, it won't because it's captured on this side. What do you think? You want to look? Yeah.
Then I'll.
Just hit play and just let it go.
I know, but I'll just go.
I don't want to yell. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me right in front of all these people.
Oh, this
Figgenbaum's new tractor.
Brand new paint scheme. I got a chance to talk to him a little bit, and beautiful paint scheme.
Yeah, there's adrenaline rush.
Yeah, I think Lindstrom pulled.
Super Farms last year.
Yeah, he won, so I'm going to show his pass. He won Independence.
Yep.
He was second hook, I believe.
Okay, we showed Connie's. I see what you're up to now. Okay.
Not that no one doesn't really like the two-wheel drive trucks, but I figured
they do. No, but yeah,
so
it's all good.
Yeah. So, but
let that
kudos to the Lindstroms for pulling with us with the Badger State times. It's funny to say he's pulled more with PPL essentially than with the way the schedule is falling so far. But yeah, we'll get here.
Scroll down to Saturday night. Please.
But yeah, he sat and watched 15 other limited pro stocks in that production. Just think about that scene all night. Dodging all those bullets. Yep. I mean, you got the roofs, you got Figgenbaums, and their new tractor.
Yep.
Amazing iron truck.
It's the good stuff. But I was really proud of my live video. It's trying to be a little different with it. You know what I mean? So, it's Saturday night, so we got to wait for it. Charter doesn't suck as bad tonight as it did last night.
No, that was really bad. Yep. It was just something.
If you're watching the show, type in the comments what your favorite pulling classes are. I kind of want to know who's watching.
You would have been above.
Oh yes, go to Saturday night. That's just yesterday.
Oh, this is
keep going down. We have too much stuff on the page.
It's crazy.
No, Paul, we have not shown any antique pulling videos. He's just getting started. Just purchased his first tractor yesterday. It's an Oliver 770 with a Super 88.
Unfortunately, my collection does not include. I don't make it any antique ones during my summer with his busy schedule.
Pro Stock, an open super.
Of course,
stock. Randy likes.
We're less than 2 weeks away. Trinidad.
Randy Murdoch can read a track. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this brand new paint scheme for the Fig and Bombs 8, and then his fan club. I was showing them on the live stream. They were just next to me. If you get a chance to see the Instigator, it's beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. They did an awesome job. This was his first pass on the track. Was it? He was taking a breath just to down the track.
Yeah. Who was driving?
Bill was.
Bill was? Okay.
I believe.
So it's brand new out this year.
Yeah. Brand new tin and
right now we're watching the 4.1 limited pro class from
Independence.
Yep. Last
PPL
Thursday
Western
night.
Series.
We had some Badger State tractors down there.
Yes.
And the internet now does suck again. Like everybody's on it or something. I told you last night I paid my bills. Can you search on me? Southmark? I can reshare it, but it was a really good live video from.
Well, if you were, did you share it to yourself?
No, because I had a hard time doing it live.
Yeah. I wish you could do that.
Yeah.
Where the share button, we don't have that option.
It's starting to go a little bit.
No, I think we're stuck at the same.
We need to be.
Why don't you just do posts?
Videos. See, why don't you think of that earlier? This is she can.
Yeah, they had some issues.
Yeah, she said their guillotine was shut.
Yeah, they could not keep it going.
Let's swing it over and let's sign off. It's getting late. So Tyler Hagar says alcohol tractor super modified two-wheel drive and 4.1. Sorry, boy, Tyler. It was just fun. I wanted to show some different views. I wanted to show it right up, just right up close and different things like that. So this video has 25,000 views. That means it's probably reached a couple 100,000 times.
But okay. This is brand new facility in Dickie.
Yeah, this is on my cell phone, so it's not the best video, guys. But you kind of get it.
It's not as good as mine.
So I went up here, and this is Willie Deppie.
Yep.
Getting ready to start
Inches
Matters. And he's having a lot of fun because every time he sees me, like, you live, what's going on? Yes, Bree Ruth can run a tractor hard.
I'm live. Are we live? Live on Facebook, baby.
Yeah. He was so fun.
He is high energy. He is.
But I tried to get up, show the blowers and the motors close and get close. I still can't hear. That's all I'm going to say. So.
You were not wearing any ear protection on
the
way.
I didn't do that. I need to do that. I'm not going to lie to you.
You can still hear.
Yeah.
You're standing next to like.
Let me know where you're watching from tonight.
There's your dad, Tim.
We're in Dickeyville, Wisconsin.
Red shirt on the left over there. And they don't warm their motors up like a diesel tractor will. Like, we'll start. The tractor is going on ahead of us or whatever. But
they don't.
They wait until the absolute last second until they get waved up to the track. But they start them up.
That means don't be a pussy.
You'll hear them warm them up earlier.
Trying to help you out.
They'll build some heat. They'll check, make sure that all the pistons are firing.
I'm live.
Just kind of go over the timing.
We're just having fun. I love pulling. I love the people pulling. It's just no. Let it go. I want to see it started.
Give me a thumbs up if you like this two-wheel drive.
Yeah, once he starts it. Well, if you want it, I guess.
Timmerman just went 355.
wants to get the magic juice bottle.
Yeah,
out
he had a
here.
big number to hit right off the
Yeah,
get-go.
he knew it. Here we go. It's about to get real.
Yep, so they're putting the alcohol right into
You can smell it.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to mess up with that soap bottle. You don't want to grab that by accident.
I did some cool video Friday night 3.2. It was just fun. I really want to get up here. The fans don't get a seat. Something like this. There's a lot of good comments. You know what I mean? So I might have made a comment about the size of a wiener and a blower about the guppies. Sorry, Kelly. I hope I didn't hurt the back. But I was on my beer money page, so it's okay.
Yeah, I was taking with the live video.
For registering. So
it's always fun chatting. We get a lot of people from the West and East Coast chiming in.
I couldn't have done anything better.
So if anybody's still watching the show, did you go to Dickeyville? Did you go to Freeport? Type it in there. What polls are you going to this week?
I was happy. It was really
You
hot.
should jump in.
I should have. I need to get my selfie stick back. I don't know where it is. I think I lost my.
Please share this video when you're watching.
Can you get me some? They're like $7. I need to get one.
Or did that better
No.
die out? So they're only
$2. Only on Amazon. I want the best stuff made in
I can't
China.
believe you were standing that close with no ear.
Oh, that's loud. You
I
gotta
was
hold your
wondering,
phone.
you were down at the end of the track too. I was like, he has no ear.
No, I need to get some jimmies for my ears. Look at that crowd. Isn't that awesome? It's so
We're
cool.
going to grow a year after year too. And just hopefully the water can help us out. We now have some of the most unique home facilities in the whole world. I mean,
I've heard about Ridgeland. Never been to Ridgeland.
I
you
wonder
gotta
why
get
I'm
to
deaf.
Ridgeland. You got to get up there.
I talked to Geezy today about Ridgeland. He said you can
I was up
actually
there.
lay flat on
You
your
would
back.
not be, yeah, you would, I don't know if you want to.
Semis are starting to warm up
Drinking
back
whiskey
here.
or-
Dickeyville,
That is
Wisconsin,
the
the Badger
only
State tractor
nosebleed
pullers.
section in Poland.
Having a great time.
Honestly.
We're going to be the beer money
I think
pulling
it's
team will be
steeper
in
than if you're
Jerseyville,
in
Illinois
Tahoe
next
at
Friday.
Freedom Hall.
I just picked.
And
You
then
can fast forward this a little
Henry,
bit. I want to get up
Saturday.
to the. I want to get up to the semis a little bit. That's Timmermans. If you want to.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Scroll ahead if you can, Ryan. If it'll let you.
It started over.
It's not letting you. Won't let you drag it. Did you go by phone? No. What the heck? Stupid.
You broke it.
Stupid. What's going on? I want to show the semis because I got really close to the semis. He double clicking it.
Let me just see.
Yes. Look at you all being smart.
No. Oh, here's you standing.
So cool, but check this out. That's a cool video. Yeah.
How long did you not hear?
I'm working it.
You and Rodney doesn't wear any.
No, I'm technically down for the field. I kind of showed the motor. I got up into the cab a little bit.
You're going all like MTV dude.
Trying. You give me a selfie stick, I'm gonna be dangerous.
Well, you did that last year.
I had a lot of fun. A couple pulls like, get that thing out.
Yeah, I think Randy Brew.
Well, and he's gonna have to get over it. Yeah, if you could zoom to the semis, then we'll sign off and let everybody go. So, you try it. Oh, there it is. That's right. Should get something to. That's Brian to do. He's got that. That's like he was stomping them. He was stomping them all night long. If you go back just a little bit farther, we can show the crazy kid.
Man from Monroe with a shakedown.
Go back one more.
327.
That's the blue again.
Check it out.
Keep going back. Nope. Maybe
Check
go ahead
out
and
Live
go.
a Little Productions on
I was back to
Facebook. They
starting
have a
line. I
nice
started
show.
up.
Oh, you were at the starting line?
Yeah. Well, it was the crazy kid. That's what we just
Weighted
there it is.
down. It's going to be a good track.
Yeah. I feel like this. I got that new just an S8 or whatever. Kind of zooms in and zooms out. So I got really low and it took off and different things like that. So people can check it out.
State of Wisconsin.
Trying to show the awesome side of Portland.
Will be our test puller. The name Christmas.
I wish I could
From
do.
Ashton, Wisconsin, just north in Vernon County. And he brings the
If you're watching this video, Someday please
Kenworth.
share we it. can We're do trying to that. grow We can do that. Poland. We're in Put our Dickieville, jobs as just video Wisconsin. polls.
Have a slate can.
Folks, these trucks run
If we got $1 from everybody that watched our live
bigger
videos, we get to do
than a
work.
5-gallon pail.
Give some to the
I can
promoter,
guarantee
give
you
some to
that.
us.
Making several
Hey,
thousands.
Paul, thanks for Why not? checking in. Dickieville, Wisconsin is in the far southwest corner of Wisconsin, just above Dubuque, Iowa. Look at me being
If
awesome.
anybody knows where that is.
Factor weighted down. It's going to be a good track for our Pro Mod semis tonight. Look for the front.
Who likes the semi-pullers? Come on. Give me a thumbs Great, up. Ed, great chatter, great comments. Type in your favorite semi-pullers. Was even working the home angle. Who drives semi for a living? What do you drive? Pete, Kenworth, Freightliner, Mack, Volvo, International? What do you got? Can't wait to start
Push
working
a lot of air.
Hey, Chase, what's up, buddy? You need to be together a lot. Why aren't you here, Chase?
Doing the power plant, doing the
Start
powering
drinking
on
way
both
more
of these
than you do
trucks.
now. Just gonna say. Mom, dad, will be mad at me. Oh well.
Chris Milsna, Chris
Life goes
Trader.
on. Yeah, buddy, Eric.
Painless semi, Chris Milsna, Ashton, Wisconsin.
Fix him, Dave. That's awesome. Yeah, there's 39 people.
Fans, get your cameras
After this,
out,
we'll sign
get your
off.
phones out.
I just think it's so cool. I
Pro
was just
Mod
close.
semis. Coming at you live in Dickieville, Wisconsin. Fans, it doesn't get any better than this.
Clark did a good job. Let her eat. Let her eat. We've been to some garden tractor shows, Paul. It's hard for me to do anything else other than chase our tractor around. That's what makes it tough. I was right there, so right there.
You got it.
All right, so Wednesday night Jefferson, Friday night Baraboo, Wisconsin, with the Red Island. Take your pick.
Yeah,
Saturday,
depending on your location, I mean, we got you covered. If you're closer to, say, we were in Dickieville, if you're in that area, head down to DeWitt. I mean, it's only an hour
Saturday
south of Dubuque.
afternoon, Darlington, and Saturday
1:30 and 6 o'clock. So Darlington definitely has you covered if you're going to pick a poll this week.
Yep.
And
can only go to one.
If you can only go to one,
Get your button
and
on
if
it.
you're going to get 2 sessions of polling, but any session, Jefferson, Baraboo, or Darlington.
Yeah.
If you're going to pick, you're good. Even
we got
DeWitt,
pro stocks in all of them.
so
So light pro
yeah,
stocks.
pro stocks has
but
a
yeah,
busy,
light pro and DeWitt.
has a busy week for pro stocks.
So I know the T-Bone's not going to be back out this week. Like I said, I talked to
Yeah,
Dustin.
unfortunately, yeah. They probably that was probably their first
Sounds like
poll of the year,
Runkle
too.
broke something too. Yeah, that was his first time out. So Dustin said they tried a few things and it made good horsepower until it got to 2,000 degrees cylinder temps.
Well, like we always
Tends
say,
to melt
weakness.
things.
Yeah, weakness or
Power
horsepower
finds weaknesses.
So.
Good night, everybody. See you out there on the Badger State schedule. Remember, BSTPonline.com. Peace out.